Marxist and fascist. We will throw off the sick political class that hates our country. We will rout the fake news media, and we will liberate America from these villains once and for all.
Before we go too far, I've got something to tell you.
Prepare for it!
What storm, Mr. President?
You'll find out.
Play YMCA. Go ahead. Let's go. Nice and loud. Here we go.
I was saying happy June 11th, full moon energy, and that I was muted a second ago. But good to see you all. I hope you guys are all doing well. Great energy. And I'm sure you guys saw all the recent things that happened yesterday out there in California. You know, Gavin Newsom, I should say, can't even do a live address to the people. Can't even pull that one off. So that's been everywhere. And then also accusing Trump of never calling him, which Trump showed him up with the receipts of his call and a screenshot. So that was pretty entertaining. But yeah, it's so crazy out there. I know a lot of you had questions, and you left questions below our last show on Monday. So thank you all who did that. I will be taking questions from the live chat today, even personal questions if you would like. There's no guarantee that all the questions will be answered because I do have limited time today, but I will get to those that Spirit guides me to for sure. So feel free to throw them out there when we get going here. I am going to go ahead and do the banner questions first. So those are the questions that you left down below the video on Monday. I do want to address this channel, specifically YouTube channel. So something definitely happened this morning when I loaded the thumbnail for Friday's show. So I don't think the thumbnail has anything to do with it, other than the fact that this is a pro-Trump channel. So I just want to get together, all of us, and defeat YouTube. YouTube is still shadow banning all channels that support Trump, that are, all on top of these theories and everything going on. So when I uploaded it early this morning. It was like 5:30 a.m., 6 a.m. The thumbnail for Friday, just putting it up in advance, So as soon as I did that, within, I would say, about 15 minutes, YouTube took a bunch of subscribers from my subscriber count, like drastically, like fast within that 15-minute time frame of when I looked back at my analytics. So I just want to let you all know, if you think you're subscribed or you're not getting notifications, it very well could be that YouTube has taken your subscription off. So go ahead, if you could do me a huge favor, and just make sure that you guys are still subscribed. Always try to hit that like button as well. We can defeat the system if we all cooperate together. But just know that it's not just my channel, but other podcasters that I'm friends with. This has happened to them many times. This is the first time that I've caught it in a drastic measure of a bunch at one time. So it doesn't really bother me, but I do think that if we can all be proactive and just make sure that you're still subscribed, some podcasters have told me that they tell their audience to unsubscribe and then subscribe right in that same moment to make it something with the algorithm. So if you want to try that, go ahead. Remember, if you're not getting any notifications, it could be that you didn't hit that notification bell. You have to hit that bell to get the notifications all the time. So that could be also a reason. All right. But YouTube definitely is shadow banning any channel, and especially a community that we have that is growing, that's been growing. We've been growing so well, and then now they're playing games, and it's definitely because we are pro-Trump. But I'm never gonna stop, and we're just gonna keep going. So it's a lot of fun. I actually don't mind playing their little game. They can try me. I changed the name back to Mega Arcanashores as well, just to mess with it even more. Uh, but they are looking at our channel, so I'm going to be very, very careful with the words that I choose so I don't get another strike. If I get one more strike, I am out for 2 weeks. So just know that. And if you come here and that happens, go to my Facebook and my Instagram. I will be posting there until I can come back. But anyways, we're going to get started. Thank you all for the support in the chat. Also, always hit that like button if you don't mind, if you like it, you know. But yes, never give up, never surrender, and fight, fight, fight. That's true. Awesome. Thank you, guys. All right, so let's get started. And we're going to start here with the first question from Connie Q. You guys all know who Connie is. She's out there in the chat. Shout out to her. But here's her question. On June 10th in San Luis Obispo Ranch, so that's out in California, did Marines handcuff and arrest Judge Manuel Almeida for not only housing 17 illegals, fueling rebellion, and for calling to remove Trump? So let's see. Did this really happen? Okay, so just happened. That would be yesterday. Did this happen yesterday, June 10th? Here we go. We have the Nine of Cups. Now, I already felt this as I was typing this out this morning, that this definitely did happen. Absolutely. This is true fact. Absolutely. Yep. Very good question, Connie. I appreciate it. Definitely, it's all part of the big scheme of things. We're also going to move on to Linda V up in Canada. Here's a question. Canada fires. They are trying to do the 15-minute cities. Is this going to stop, or are they going to succeed? So Canada, you know, I still believe you'll become the 51st state. I really do. And in my beliefs, I believe that is when you won't have to deal with this kind of nonsense and destruction. Trump is currently trying to save California. All this stuff going on, he's trying to save it. But Canada, I'm sure he would definitely love to save as well. But anyways, here we go. Canada fires. Is all of that going to continue and cause 15-minute cities? Will that be successful? Here we go. Yes or no? Or is it going to stop? 10 of Cups, 9 of Wands. So as we're here in this moment, okay, when you do cards, tarot, guidance cards, oracles, it's in the moment that you're asking. So you're still going to have this going on, okay? So the 10 of Cups is a yes. It's still going on. Is it going to stop, let's say, within the next 6 months? That's coming to me. Will this stop within the next 6 months? Here we go. That's funny. Spirit's playing with me. 6 of Pentacles. So yes. And then we have the Gemini collaboration. So there's going to be a collaboration. And I do believe that's the U.S. merging with Canada within the next 6 months. Drastic transformation for Canada. So the 15-minute cities will not be successful in the long run. It may look that way now. It may look like, oh my gosh, like they're destroying everything. I mean, look at months, was it within the last 3 months? California could be an example for you. All those fires, all the devastation, trying to ruin the whole state, right? And then now, what's happening now, the paid protesters and all that, the dark versus the light going on. So look at all that's happened in those set of months, right? But what's happening right now with the military and all of this that Trump and the good guys are working on, all of this is to save California. It always gets worse before it gets better. So obviously we're in the worst part right now. Things are crazy. Yes, they are real. I see Joni Stewart out there. It is smart to question it. Of course, very smart to question it. How bad are the Los Angeles riots for real? Yes, they are for real. I have many clients, as you all know. Oh, it's all of you. But we have some soul tribers in LA, and yes, it really is going on. But they are paid protesters. This is all a big setup, paid to do this, to cause it's dark versus the light still. Okay, but it's all part of the movie as well. It's all kind of in the Q post as well, if you guys remember. And I'm going to have to pull those up and bring them forward for another show. But all in the Q posts. I mean, martial law is out actually in there as well. Remember the 17 cities? That's always been something that we've looked into in the past. But I do believe, and as we see New York, Chicago, and other Texas, I believe, other places are also rioting. So I believe that the 17 cities, that's going to tie in to that. Yes, there's a threat of martial law. Do I want that? No, but I do feel that. I'm not trying to manifest it, but I do sense that. I do sense that that's possible, very possible. I also feel Newscomb, and I'm just going off now. Newscomb, I've hated him for many, many years before YouTube, before you guys ever knew me. I was in California too. That's my home state. He's ruined it, along with all these illegals. It's been ruined for years, and it's at the worst point right now. So what Trump is doing is trying to save California. It will be beautiful once again. It will come back to what it used to be back in the day. All these illegals will be gone. The crime will be down. And this is just the tower moment. So, of course, all this has to happen. It's all a part of the whole movie. But going back to Gavin Newsom, I think what's going to be revealed is that he is not the real Gavin Newsom. That's definitely going to come out, just like Biden. Okay, they're also going to expose him too. And I think we saw a little bit of that. He can't even do a live address to the people, and it was recorded. And there's also, I think, speculation, and it's true. I believe it's true. He changed the setting, like the filter, like we will do for some photos, right? So he changed the filter, and they're also trying to blame that on the fact that the sound was gone, which is not true. So it's all just a show. It's a puppet show. You're watching a puppet show. So I just wanted to go off on that just a little bit. But anyways, back to the questions. Thank you, Linda, for that question. Yes, Canada will also be, I would say, transformed. So we have, within the next 6 months, you will see positive change for Canada. Now, going forward, I'm going to just go through all the banner questions, and then I'll come to the live chat and take your questions from there. But here's another one. Street Cat asking, are the rioters paid provocateurs? Absolutely. Don't have to pull on that. And if so, by whom? By the dark, by the Democrats. Okay, the good guys or the bad guys. So it's the good versus the evil. Absolutely. But they're not going to win. And that's why you're seeing them pop up in other cities. New York, Chicago, Texas. I think there's another place as well. But they're all paid. It's all staged to do this. Walmart, make sure you boycott Walmart. Don't go there. Don't shop there. YouTube probably won't like me saying that either. But they are definitely backing all of these protesters. So I'm sure other companies are going to come around too, and we're going to hear who they are and everyone's that's backing them. But yeah, definitely. Let's see the next question. Here's a different one. Let's do this one. Is it true that XRP and RLUSD are only authorized digital assets under QFS engineered for instant sovereign exchange? So that's a yes or no question. Here we go. Yes or no. And the verdict is the Eight of Pentacles. The beautiful Judgment Angel card, absolutely. So that's going to bring beautiful abundance to the people for many years to come. So absolutely, QFS. So yes, it is true that XRP and RLUSD are only authorized digital assets under QFS, engineered for instant sovereign exchange. Absolutely. Great question. Thank you so much. Next, we have a question from Titanium. Now, this is kind of it's not geopolitical, but it is real. It is a real story, a crime that's happened in Washington State. I looked up the story, read it for myself, I went within, and I really felt it out. So this whole story, this father is being accused of murder of his 3 daughters. It's a terrible story. But all that was left behind was a truck in the woods, and the girls, they did find the bodies of the girls. They were suffocated with bags, unfortunately. I know this is kind of dark for the morning, but this is a very important question. that came in from Titanium, one of our soul tribers. I believe she is in Washington. I'm not sure. But anyways, we want to just find out about this manhunt. Will they find the father? Did the father actually do it? Is he dead? Is he alive? All those questions scrambling in the mind, right? Also, the smoke screen and the truck, was that left as a decoy? All right, so let's just take a look. I'm just going to do a general reading. You guys can go ahead and look into this story if you would like to. It is pretty interesting. And then I know that the ex-wife, so they were co-parenting these girls, was saying that, he loved his daughters. That was all really that he lived for. And, it doesn't really sound like a murderer when you read what she was writing about him. So very interesting. But anyways, he could have something wrong, just click within him, and there's psychopaths out there, obviously, right? So let's just take a look and see what is the general reading. What does Spirit want to share with us about this story? So many are concerned about this story, and they want justice, especially for the mom of those beautiful girls. Here we go. We have the Empress. Okay, that's the mom. I just mentioned her. Definitely the mother energy. The Knight of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Star card. 10 of Pentacles. This doesn't look very good, and it kind of is going back towards the mother for some reason. I have to say, so the mother, the father, there's love for the children there, but there is the 10 of Pentacles, so there's money here. I have a feeling that this was a setup, that there was a setup involved. There's money involved. I also believe that the father, I hate to say it, but I think that he's gone as well. I think he's deceased. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the 3 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. Ace of Wands. In water. That's what I'm hearing. In water, I heard deceased father. There is a money trail. There's a money trail that's also going to come to the surface regarding what really happened. Unfortunately, and I don't think that the mother wanted her children to be taken out, but I do believe that whomever she may have hired someone to take out the ex-husband guy to get him out of the picture completely. I feel like whoever she hired, or whoever this money trail belongs to or is tied to, was a psychopath himself, and it was a male, as a man. So this other man committed the crime, was only supposed to attack the father, but I believe he attacked all of them. And let's see, so in water also came through. So in water, let me ask, is the father in water somewhere? Here we go. Tower card. So either in water, destroyed by fire, and then dumped in the water. That's what's coming through, because now I'm getting that. Fire, destroyed, water. Okay. Knight of Wands. And yes, there's a lot of lies and deceit going around here. So yeah, it was definitely supposed to be about taking out the father. But I believe that the whole plan didn't go as planned. And the bad guy, took out not only the father, but all the children at the same time. So unfortunately, that's what I'm getting. I don't like it, but I'm only doing it because it came in. There's a few questions about this case, so I only took this one. We're only going to do it once, but that's what I'm getting. Not good. But that's what I'm getting at this time. So definitely prayers for that family, for sure, that there is justice. But anyways, let's go forward and switch topics now. We're going to switch gears. Here's one from Mel. When will Disney fall? So this is something that's already been activated. This is already happening. Disney has already been falling. It's already been exposed. There's already things that we know, the theories and everything, that the Democrats and people with their blindfolders on aren't going to admit that Disney is dark, right? So when will Disney, on the mainstream point, mainstream media, so just in the public eye, Benny Johnson's done it. but we're talking about on the fake news, those guys. So when will we see it? When will we see it all fall down? And there's a lot of ties with the trafficking. Trafficking leads to Diddy. Trafficking just leads everywhere. Hollywood, everywhere. Democrats, here we go. King of Cups. This is crazy. So 8 of Pentacles. I just said it too. So it's all going to lead back to, it's all about the children. So that's going to be a soft exposure, though. 6 of Pentacles and the Judgment card. It will be a soft exposure. Let's see. Are they going to close down Disney? It will be completely closed down. Here we go. 5 of Wands. So they're not going to close it down, but it is going to be a major investigation. It's already being a major investigation. So the underground tunnels, I believe, are already cleared. They've already been rescued, but they are aware of it. They just have to bring it to the public eye about this. Let's see. How soon? Any time frame, zodiac time frame of how soon? 6 of Cups, Page of Swords, 6 of Swords. Within the next 6 weeks, yes or no? 9 of Wands, 10 of Cups. Yeah, and I was also, so something's coming to me now that I already know, because I did a show on Michael Jackson, I think 2 shows actually. But there is this bodyguard, I don't remember his name, this bodyguard that was for, also worked with P. Diddy, also was for Michael Jackson. He was also a bodyguard for him. Also, the tunnel, there is a tunnel that led from P. Diddy to Never Never Land. Okay, so that's true. There's also footage of Michael Jackson, and I did play it on my show when I did this for Beyond Entertainment on Rumble. But I did this show, and I remember that I played a little piece. It was when Michael Jackson was saying that P. Diddy is sick. He is a sick man. So there is a tie here. I don't know why. It's just coming back to me all right now. But there's some tie between P. Diddy, Disneyland, it's all tied in together. Okay, so all the great fall of this is coming. It'll come up. I think it's going to come up during the trial, during the case. I really do. It's all tied together. Absolutely. But thank you, Mel, for your question. That just opened a bunch of stuff that all is coming back to me right now. Appreciate it. Let's see. The next question from El Seni. There's a new smart city called Gravity being built in Somerset, UK. So out in the UK, they seem determined to go ahead. Will this smart city called Gravity truly go forward in the UK? Here we go. 3 of Cups, 6 of Swords. So unfortunately, I'm getting a yes. Okay. So in the UK, it appears that you guys will have that smart city. So that looks like they're already, I feel like there's completion. Completion is near. So I feel like they've already done so much for it. It's already practically there. So that's really sad. But unfortunately, it is a yes for that one. But thank you. Thank you for your question. Next, we have one from Shanna. Here we go. And her question is, within the next week, underwater volcano that is expected to erupt off the coast of Oregon. That is supposed to trigger a huge tsunami and several earthquakes around the world. So is this really going to happen? I know that there's a lot of, a lot of you have told me that other people are saying, oh my gosh, this is going to happen in June, the 2nd week of June, the 3rd week of June. So let's just take a look. We'll find out right now. Is this truly going to happen? Here we go. Within the next week or 2, because I know people are saying it could be a little later. Will there be an underwater volcano that is expected to erupt? Is this truly going to happen? Off the coast of Oregon to trigger a huge tsunami and several earthquakes around the world. Yes or no? Here we go. 7 of Wands. Don't think so. That's a standstill when we're asking a question like this. 7 of Wands. Also it's spiritually protected. So there's protection. I'm hearing that it's come to a standstill. This is a beautiful card of the Leo energy, the strength card. So no, I don't believe. Here you go. Here's my no card. It's a no. It's not truly going to happen. No. I believe it's an old timeline. I don't believe that those that are saying that it's going to happen. I don't think they're just causing ruckus. I don't. I think that they truly felt it, predicted it because it was a part of a different timeline, but not in this timeline. But thank you so much for your question. Next, we have, here's another one from Miss Connie Q. Here we go. Is it true that E.A. Hanks, daughter of Tom, dropped that her own family is steeped in generational satanic ritual abuse and cannibalism? Here we go. Yes or no? Yep. 9 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. So the whole family. So that's a gathering of individuals. So it's basically, it goes back generations. There you go. Generational satanic ritual abuse and cannibal. Let's see the cannibalism. Is that true? Here we go. Knight of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. Yeah, that's horrible, but absolutely it's there. Not good, but it's there. So that's a yes. But thank you so much for your question. I appreciate it, Miss Connie. Connie's out there in the chat. Say hello to her. She's always spreading my links and helping everybody else grow with their little businesses too. So thank you. Here's another one. Oh, no, we already did that one. Sorry. Here we go. Titanium 17. This is the last one of the banners. So get ready. I'll be coming into that chat. First, I'll check on those older comments before the show, and then I'll work my way back down. But here we go. Titanium 17. Titanium. So 17 cities those areas are supposed to be having issues coming up. Is that partly a way, to get the corrupt governors out? So the 17 cities, will they have issues coming up soon? All right, here we go. Yes or no, within these 17 cities, are we going to start to see things happening in them? Here we go. We'll start there. 9 of Cups and the Hermit card. Yes, absolutely. True. Is that partly a way to get the corrupt governors out? Here we go. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you called it. Absolutely. I feel that as well. I mean, it's similar to like what we're seeing in California. New York as well. It's going to happen there. We're going to get that governor out of there as well. Chicago, other places as well. So the corrupt governors, they will be, it's like a de-weeding. We're de-weeding the country, and unfortunately it has to come to this. But, the whole Civil War thing, it's very likely. I'm not manifesting it. I don't want it, but I do feel, if we look at those Q posts and compare and contrast the things that are going down and happening, look at how identical they are, right? They're very identical. So that's what we need to go back to. I'm going to get those out, bring them back on the shows carefully because of YouTube, but I will. And they're very identical to what's going on. So I do think it's very possible that we are in the line of martial law coming. I will pull cards on that right now. Because more and more cities are going to overreact. They're paid, remember. They're paid protesters and evil, terrible people to do these bad things, right? They're all illegals. But anyways, here we go. Will we see, and yeah, get your questions together. I'm going to go in there in the live chat. Will we see a martial law type situation? And the EAS, okay, emergency, what is it called? Alert system, sorry. So remember, it was back in, I think it was in 2019, 2020. Trump was testing out the alert system. He was testing it out. We were all getting our text messages and stuff, remember? So that's going to come back around. Yes, I do believe in it. I do believe that's what it's going to be. It's for our protection. It's not to hurt us. He's not They're not doing anything to hurt us. But that's what I believe is going to go down. I also predict that the martial law thing, yes, very likely to happen first in the cities that are having the crazy riots. Will that carry on and continue and go through every single state? I don't know that for a fact, but let's pull on that. Is it going to hit every single state or just the states that the riots are in where the worst corruptness is? Here we go. Yes or no? Absolutely. It's for release. It's actually a catch and release situation. And then we have the Three of Cups. So it's going to be bringing everything back to what it once was. As we know, and I love New York, but New York is not the same anymore. So it has to also have a tower moment, just like California. So absolutely. Those major cities, those blue, democratic, corrupt cities, all of them. Yes. So there's that. Now I'm going to move into that live chat. So I'm coming in there. First, I'm going to the older ones from the beginning of the show. And I'll take those first. And then I will just randomly choose you from the live chat. Don't feel bad if I don't get your question. It's hard for me to see everybody's question and have the time to do everybody's question. But feel free to leave it down below this video. And I'll grab it on Friday. Okay? But anyways, here we go. Let's see the first one that came in earlier this morning, very early this morning, from Jeanette Baker. We are hearing much about the solar flash and the rapture. Can Spirit guide me with the cards and give us any confirmation that these two events will happen, and if so, when? And thank you, Jeanette. Here we go. So the rapture, the solar flash, is this really coming? Is this really going to happen? Here we go. Any time frame, Spirit doesn't like time. But if they want to share, thank you. I'll take it. Here we go. Six of Pentacles, the Devil card. We also have the New Beginning card. So it is basically showing us that the evil will be gone from the earth. So the evil, as we're seeing it right now, the evil is being dismantled. They're losing all their power and they're having a fit about it, okay? So is it necessarily a rapture situation? No. Is it a solar flash? No. But it is a spiritual warfare. But it's not necessarily a solar flash that's going to happen. And I know a lot of people won't like me saying this, but I don't believe in it. I never really have. And I'm just going to be straight up with you. That's just what I have channeled so much. I do so many readings. I'm always working with the public. No, I've never felt that this was really going to happen. So no, I don't believe a solar flash. I believe that this is a spiritual warfare. It is the dark versus the light. It's always been this way since the beginning of time. And we are so lucky and we should be so grateful that we have Trump and the good guys behind us, that we are no longer suppressed and we are no longer living in this fake, that fake bubble that we once were and then once we awakened, now we know. But we have to help our other brothers and sisters. No, we can't push things on them. No, we can't, convince them. They have to be convinced in their own time and let it naturally happen. And if it doesn't for them, then it doesn't. But it's not that people are going to just disappear and they're going to be taken away. The only ones that are going to be taken away and dismantled and losing all their power and destroyed and losing their careers and their places as leaders are all of the bad, evil Democrats, the murderers, the ones that hurt the children, all of them. We're going to see it. We're going to see them lose all their power. And the future will be forever changed. But is it a rapture? It's Trump's rapture. It's basically the way he's playing his chess game. Yeah, in a way, yeah, it is. In his way. I shouldn't say was. Well, when he was younger, he was a chosen one for this time, for the Great Awakening. We are all experiencing the Great Awakening. You're all here to witness it. You're all here to play a role in it, also to use your voice, also to help your brothers and sisters around you. So we're all a part of it. I don't feel that it's one single event that's going to change everything. No, I think it's all of us. Trump was chosen from the start to do this, to play this role in this lifetime. In many lifetimes, he's always been a big leader. It's funny because now he's just returned to basically conquer all and take back all the power and get rid of all the evil and power back to the people. That's what's happening. So we are a part of the Great Awakening, but it is in a sense like a rapture, but it is not the rapture that we have been, and I like church people, but I'm just saying it's not what's taught at church. It's not the same thing. It's it's more of a metaphor. But what's happening right now, yes, it's a dismantling of evil. It is a spiritual battle, and we're winning. The good, the white light is winning. So absolutely. But thank you so much for your question. I appreciate it. And if I offended anyone in their beliefs, I'm sorry. But that's what I believe, and I have every right to say what I believe. So there you go. But anyways, let's move forward. I am going to look at the more questions that came in early this morning. So I want to go back to the earliest ones first, and then I'll come back to the newest ones. Let's see. And nice to see you, Ricky Green, always spreading love and light to everyone. We really appreciate that. That's what it's all about. That's what we're all here for. It's the Great Awakening. That's what it is. All right. I'm going to go to the newer ones. Here's one from Cecilia Rydell. Hi and good morning. I would be grateful if you would look into an upcoming cryptocurrency e-credits. What does the future hold for it? Thank you. Okay, so upcoming cryptocurrency e-credits. Here we go. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands. I do believe, yes, this is a good thing. Does it mean that we all have to be actively into this? No. But if you are, it's amazing for you. It's going to set you up for future success, abundance, stability, all of those great things. That Leo card of strength that's what came through as stability, so long-term stability. So definitely looks good for the future if you are a part of that. Absolutely. Thank you so much for your question. Next, let's look into the newer questions. Let's take a look. Yeah, I'm looking at the newer ones. All I see is conversations. That's okay. Here's a good one from Baja Girl. The majority of evil are already gone. I don't believe in the rapture or solar flash. Hey, I'm right there with you. We are getting upgraded from the sun. That's true. We always are. Okay. Fake or not, the sun feels amazing. It makes our skin look beautiful. It helps us reset our clock, our internal clock as well. So I do feel upgraded from it whenever I'm out there. I agree with that. The sun could turn it down a bit here in Arizona. Oh, wow. Yeah, I feel you. Arizona is that's one of my favorite states, honestly. I like the heat. I love hot weather, but it's a beautiful place. So shout out to you. Awesome. Thank you for that, Baja Girl. Ricky Green, this is a spiritual war, so put on your armor of God to defeat this enemy. Your human weapons are useless in this war. That is so true. Very good point. Very good point, Ricky. It is an internal process, the solar flash. It is an awakening from within. It's a reflection of yourself. It's a healing of your inner child, and it's you remembering who you truly are. So yes, I believe in that. Raven's wings all the way. Let's see. Colleen is out in Chicago. All right, so Chicago, I think you're talking about the riots. I guess you don't see any yet. That's pretty good. Someone was telling me that it was, but it could be just a different area. Like a lot of people have been reaching out and saying, "Oh, how's your family in California?" They're fine. They're away from LA. It's still not the greatest because illegals are everywhere, but they're getting rid of them. They're getting them out of there, deporting. But they're fine because it's 2 hours away. It's not LA County. It's Riverside County. So it's fine. And Riverside County, Palm Springs as well. And then Temecula, all out towards the 215. And you guys who know California know what I'm talking about. They're actually all red. That's mostly all red, all Republicans. So, I mean, we have so many. And I'm a firm believer that California is really a red state. It's just they've had so much over control of these evil demon cats that have controlled the vote and have kept it blue, but it's not. It's always been red, I believe. I believe that. But it's a beautiful state, and it still is. It's going to be resurrected. I just know it. It's going to be beautiful once again, and the people will be much happier, for sure. Here's one for Golden Rose. Will July move Golden Rose into a new cycle to shed the old? So, I like that, Well, it is a full moon. It's the 11th, right? This is a beautiful full moon energy. It really appeared last night, but you guys could see it tonight too. Strawberry full moon, Sagittarius. But let's see, it's a big one for kind of an internal resurrection. So let's see. For Golden Rose. Wow. Well, 2 came out at one time. So you have the Magician and you have the Lover's card. And then you have, wow, so beating the unthinkable. So what you think has always been a challenge for you, what I'm hearing from Spirit is that you just have to change your perspective. If you change your perspective on what's been a challenge to you over all these years, and also I'm hearing the word insecurities. So whatever your insecurities are linked to, so it's a personal belief. You believe something about yourself that probably no one else would think but you. And we all do it. We're all our worst critics. So it's a belief that you have about yourself, a story you tell yourself. You need to switch that up. It's a perspective. You need to change it back to a positive, a self-loving, positive perspective. That's what's going to help you shed that old cycle of you still playing that game with yourself. So it's very intellectual. It's a very mental game, I think. And that could be why the Gemini was coming out, as well as that Magician. You're doing it to yourself. You're tricking yourself. So it's almost like a mind game with yourself. And you know what that is? That's the ego versus your higher self. Your ego is always trying to say, no, maybe we shouldn't do this. Maybe you do look like that. Like your ego will play little tricks with you because it doubts, it has fear, it has anxieties. But your higher self does not. Your higher self is always the positive voice within. So always try your best to listen to that more. The ego is not bad. It's just you don't want to give all your credit to that because it can really pull you down in different cycles and keep you in a lower vibration if that's all you listen to. You want to listen to it, but you want to have your discernment with that, So there you go, Golden Rose. I hope that helped you. But that's what's coming in. And if any of you are interested in a personal reading and you don't want to put it on a live show, which I totally get it, Starcanashores.net. That's where you're going to want to go. I did open spaces now for next week. Okay, so this week's kind of full, but next week I opened a lot of spaces. But go ahead, go for it, and schedule a personal reading, one-on-one. We can talk about anything, and anything deep, because I understand if you don't want to share it on a live platform. Totally get it. For sure. Let's see. Here's one. Leslie. I feel either Slice Stone, I don't know if that's the name, is it? Or Mel Gibson will be the new counsel to look forward in LA. Sly Stone, yeah. Yeah, I'm like, wait a second. Who is this a new character of Sly's? Here we go. So Sly Stone or Mel Gibson will be the new counsel to look forward into LA. Let's just see. I'm gonna pull for Sly first. The Chariot, and then the Six of Swords. Not bad. All right. Yeah, it's looking good for that. And then for Mel. Love Mel. We have the Queen of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Actually, both of them joining forces. So absolutely. Absolutely. Because they would have to resurrect Hollywood as well. You know, back to old Hollywood when it was good, when it was not corrupt and dangerous. But yeah, definitely. Great question. Appreciate it. Let's see what else is out there. Larry Hansen, in a dream last night, woke up at 1:11, flying amongst people in a city throwing rocks at you. I guess some aren't ready yet. That's funny. That's really funny. Yeah, Sylvester Stallone, a lot of you. Yeah, you're going for him. All right. I love both of them. Mel Gibson, Sly. I like both of them. Let's see. What else is out there? Chemtrails need to stop. LGBTQ shows. Our governor in Tennessee, Bill Lee, stopped. Oh, he stopped those. Okay, wow. Okay, very good for Tennessee. I appreciate that, Glynis Elaine. Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you. Let's see what else is out there. Hey, you guys, yeah, talk amongst yourselves for sure. Any questions that you would like to ask, just throw them out in the chat. Here's one from Leslie saying, Spirit has me heading to California, locking in the light, anchoring the sacred union into the earth. Oh, that's beautiful. Hey, if you're feeling called to go there, go for it. I've been hearing for the past, well, since like November, because I have tried to channel, like, when should I go back to California, right? And see my family and stuff. But I keep hearing Spirit, I keep getting stay put. Stay put. So I don't know. I guess I have to stay put until I hear it go, until I hear it's fine, then I'll go. But it's very interesting why I keep getting that. But if you're being called to go, definitely go. Here's one. Will Tony Evers be arrested? Ooh, here we go. From Rhonda, here we go. Oh, the takedown, the tower, the 10 of Wands. So that's a big yes. Yes. We're going to see a lot of arrests. A lot. Yep. The Smith-Bunce Act, will that be reversed? From Catherine. Let's see. Will the Smith-Bunce Act be reversed? Yes or no? 5 of Wands. It's going to take time. There's a delay. But yes. It's going to take a while. That's a delay and then a yes. Let's see what else is out there. Sandra. Sandra has a personal reading here. For your summer fall plans, reading please. Ooh. All right, so your summer and fall plans. Let's just do it. We'll just do a vibe check because it's not really a direct question. Just a general reading for Sandra. What is the vibe for her summer and fall plans? Here we go. 6 of Cups. It's going to be actually pretty healing. It looks like you're going to be helping others. All right. And then you have the Virgo card with the Queen of Swords. So I'm hearing not only are you going to be healing something internally within yourself, you might be helping a child or helping a loved one, a sibling in your family. There's something that you're going to be helping. It's revolving around health. So I don't know if someone's having a health challenge, but you're going to be right there to help them, take care of them. You're also going to heal something within the relationship. That's what wanted to come through. So there you go. That's what I'm getting. So very interesting. But it's positive. It's all positive. It's just I feel like something you're being called to. It's an important step in your life journey right now. Let's see what else is out there. Let's see. I'm going to look for another question. Oh, this is cute. So Ricky Green sent me a picture of some adorable little kittens that he has right now. So let's do this. Question. Will the newborn kittens adopt you as their human or will they move away? I don't have to pull cards on this because That is why I responded to you the other day, and I said you should keep them because they already think that you are like their caretaker, their human master. So they know, the mama knows that you're the human, and the human's going to help me with these babies. So she doesn't have to fully provide. She's already, gone through enough. So the mama sees you as the human master. The babies will also. So let's see, are any of them going to run off? I don't feel that, but let's just see. You might have a wild one, so let's just see. They're going to explore. So yeah, they're going to be around your property though. They're going to be protectors. So the mom, it will stay close, but the babies will be like the protectors of your property. So they already think that's their house. So yeah, there you go. It's already happened. That's cute. You have a yellow kitten. Cute. They're all adorable. Let's see what else is out there, guys. Let's take a look. Green Girl 17, you know that you're a healer. Which modalities should you pursue to be of the biggest help for humanity? Will I have my apothecary hippie store that you want? That sounds so cute. I always wanted one of those stores too. But the best way that I can help anyone who has this type of question. So honestly, guys, of course, I'm a reader. I'm a channeler, right? I do this online. I do this when I'm not online. But I will never mislead you or tell you, oh yeah, this is what you should be doing. I'm not one of those people. The best advice that I could give you to help yourself, you have to go within. You might even have to get your feet wet in different modalities and try them out on yourself. I will pull cards for you, Green Girl, and get an overall general reading and kind of see what spirit wants me to tell you and what comes through. But I'll never just say, hey, you should be doing this. Nobody should be, no reader, no guide should be telling you what to do. No one ever, doesn't matter who they are. No one tells you what to do. And I've always lived by that since I was little. No one tells you what to do. You go within, you find what's your thing, what feels the best, what brings you happiness. Every day, are you excited about it? Do you love it? Are you creative? Are you I'm in my own world with preparing, the morning intros and stuff, or the thumbnail. I'm in my own world. I need to get better at that. I know I'm not perfect yet, but I love it. I'm in my own world. When I meet with you guys, I'm in the zone, because I love it. So you got to find something that, and it might take you a while. You might have to go dabble in, you said healing modality, so maybe you have to go dabble in Reiki. Maybe you have to go dabble in learning frequency healing, or anything, massage therapy even. They're great healers as well. Maybe it's all those. Maybe it's aromatherapy, making your own oils. It could be any of those things. It could be cards. It could be just a therapy, a spiritual therapist, teacher, guide, all of it, right? You've got to go put your hands in it. Maybe you're an artist, an intuitive artist that wants to help people and help them with self-expression as well, and heal their inner traumas and core. But only you know this. You have to try them out to figure it out. Yeah. But anyways, let's do a general reading for Green Girl. Let's just see what does Spirit want to share right now to help her discover which modality is best for her, which one to pursue. Is there any information that I could give her to help her right now? Here we go. Four of Cups, Three of Swords. Ooh, see, straight up from Spirit. You need to meditate on this. Four of Cups, Three of Swords. Yes, you are very good at, and this is what's just coming through. You're very good with connecting with other people with their traumas. So something, even grievances, losing people as well. So really deep inner healing. So maybe that'll help you. That's what's coming through. They want you to know that you're really good at connecting with other people on a very deep level with very traumatic situations. And then we have the Sun card, which is also very healing, okay? But it can also show and what I'm getting from this, it could also be like a light therapy. You might do a bunch of different things to help people. You might have different services that you offer. Maybe it's light therapy as well as meditation. They're telling you to meditate to figure it out also, like just like I did minutes ago, but also showing me and telling everyone that you are very good at connecting with others from a heart to heart, soul to soul level, deep, deep, deep things that people normally don't talk about on a day-to-day basis. It's things that they bury. So I hope that helps you. That's all that Spirit's really giving me right now. But I like your question because a lot of people ask that all the time. But the answer is to go within. You guys, we all have to discover what we want to do. No, don't let anyone tell you what to do. That's not the way. But anyways, let's see. Anything out there? Anything else? If not, it's all right. I have someone I want to shout out. She gave me something so beautiful. Yeah, so I hope she's here. She might not be. So Letitia Presto out there, she gave me this beautiful bracelet. So just sent it to me as a gift. It's so beautiful. It's called Atlantis. It's the Atlantean beautiful bracelet. But I want to share her website and just give her a beautiful shout out because she's so sweet to have sent me this. I love all of you who give me these beautiful things. But look at how, now here's an example of someone that, she went within. She's creative. She loves beauty and jewelry, obviously, and crystals. But she ran with it. She's like, I'm going to just start doing this and create my own business. So you guys all know I love small businesses, and I'm a huge supporter. That's where I was raised in a small business. But I'll always support all of you who do this. So here's a great example. Leticia went ahead and went for it, but beautiful charmed bracelets. The Atlantis bracelet, that's like what mine's called, okay? Gorgeous. They're all so beautiful. But check out her website. It's charmedbracelets.energy. Charmedbracelets.energy. That's where you're going to want to go. Let me share it one more time on the main screen. Here we go. Gorgeous, though. They're all beautiful. All different types of stones. Please check it out. I'll put her links down below for you guys to go to. But they're just so pretty. And I haven't really seen any like that. And you know what I love is that there's four, there's 4 strands of them. And how beautiful and like pearl-like they look. It's just so pretty. It matches my tattoo as well. Just gorgeous. I had to share it. And I'll be sharing more from her as well in the coming days. But today was the day. I'm like, I've got to bring her up. She's done amazing work, and her website's all set up. But a great example of someone, and I know there's so many of you out there that are creative, that like to do, make your own things. So go for it, go within, meditate with it. If you're still lost, you don't know what to do, then that means it's just not time yet. But the more you reflect, the more you go within, you will discover what it is you should be doing. You will. So very cool. But anyways, you guys, I'm going to take off. I have a personal reading, one-on-one coming up. Remember, if you guys want a personal reading as well, one-on-ones are available. I have the lowest prices as well. I'm keeping them low, just for all of us. I know the times right now, what we're going through. So definitely for the people, always. You can get it all right there, Starcanashores.net. Like I said, I have openings for next week. But yeah, send it in. And a lot of times express readings, you send in 4 questions, I make you a video and send it back to you. A lot of times I do get ahead on schedule. So just so you know, if you order it, you might get it sooner. But anyways, thank you all, and I will see you guys on Friday. Don't forget to check if you are still subscribed. Subscribe, like, and share. But anyways, see you guys Friday, 11 a.m. You guys take care. Bye.